YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Weezy. So I got a 2013 Buick Lacrosse, and I've been having like electrical issues with this car for maybe the last 4 years. It's times where I'm just driving, I turn the steering wheel, the whole dashboard to go black, my entertainment center will go blank, and then it'll pop back on while I'm driving. As soon as I stop and turn the key off and take the key out, everything would go blank. Everything would go blank. The door wouldn't lock, the door wouldn't unlock. You will put the key in and try to start it, and the key would get locked in there every time. So there's a few times where I had to get my car towed. They was troubleshooting it. As soon as they get it, they can turn the car on, no problems, no issues. So what I started to do was take the negative terminal off the battery and sometimes the positive terminal, and that'll fix it. And then I put it back on and the car turned on with no problems. But then I would have to roll the windows down, roll them back up. It'll say like 3 keys program, and etc, etc. So long story short, after they replaced the BCM, they replaced the battery, the alternator, you know, and I still had this problem. So once again, I had this car under warranty, so it really didn't matter for real. But I ended up buying me another car in the beginning of this year, but it's still a good car. It just got the electrical problem. So I said, fuck it. I bought me a meter because I do know how to somewhat troubleshoot. And I'm like, the next time it happens, you know, because usually it only happens during the winter time. The next time it happens, I'm gonna go ahead and troubleshoot it. I bought this meter. I got a Fluke 179 for $200. So I said, fuck it. I was at work, cut the car off, everything went blank. So at that point, I know, okay, it's gonna do the thing again. Like at this point, it's fucked up. Long story short, I found the issue, which I already fixed it. Open up the hood real quick. So the problem is, when I came over here, it was just battery cable. There was a 7.5 voltage drop across this cable. So the first thing I did was come out here. I checked the voltage between these two. I got 12.5 volts, no problem. Actually, let me kind of show you guys what I was doing. The first thing I did was come out here, check between here. I was getting about 12.5 volts. Okay, cool, no problems. Then I would come here, right, and I got 5 volts. And I'm like, that's the problem. Literally in the first minute or two, that's an issue. So after I seen that this was 5 volts, right, because I mean right now it's 12 because I fixed it, but it was 5. I came across this cable and I was getting 7.5 voltage drop. So I took the cable off, let it sit there for maybe 10-15 minutes, come back out here, put the cable back on, and I would check it and it would say 0 volts. And I'm like, wow, that's weird. After about 15-20 minutes, it went back to 0 volts. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. I go in there, try to turn it on, boom, it didn't work. I come back out here and it's back to 7.5. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm losing the voltage drop, obviously. So I'll try to figure out if it was between this side of the battery cable and maybe the terminal lug or the post. It was 0 volts, no problems. I thought it might have been between these two. So I checked in between this point right here, and it was 0 volts. So that lets me know that it's good connection between all of these points. Is in between the cable, that's the issue. And I would check in between here, 7.5 volts. So I was at work and I was stuck. So in theory, because I got a battery jumper back there, I'm like, in theory, if I was to connect the negative and on this side the 12 volt clamp, I should be able to start my car up theoretically. And I did exactly that, and the car cut on. So I went and bought me one of these cables at AutoZone. I think it was like for $28. So after a battery replacement, the alternator, BCM, and also a quote on actually replacing this whole thing for around $700 to $800, parts and labor included, I just said, let me go out there and troubleshoot it myself. And a $30 cable fixed it. So hopefully this help out some people with the same issue and problem that I had for the past however many years, just trying to figure it out. And yeah, man, so just let me know if this helped you guys out, because yeah, I was dealing with this shit for a while and nobody could figure it out. And it took me a meter and what, maybe a couple minutes. But I'm out.